It's a great series against us, and a better team won.
How do you sum up this first season for this Cubs team?
We battled. We battled when we weren't playing our best baseball, and it showed a lot about this team, about the heart. Even though we weren't the Cubs from last year, that we were scoring 10 runs a game, we were still in it every game. We still had a great positive attitude, and it hurts, but all right.
Albert, when it's all said and done, you're kind of surprised that you couldn't generate offense, not just in this series, but basically the whole postseason.
I don't think surprise. It's baseball. You go through that kind of stretch. Unfortunately, we went through a stretch in the wrong time, and this great teams capitalize on kind of things like that. And like I said, there's no heads down in this clubhouse because we shouldn't. That team played a great series, and we tried to win ball games, and he won.
3 NLCSs in a row. That's something sure to be proud of, and you got to feel that better days even yet are still ahead.
I mean, personally, last year was my first year, and we won. So my expectation was really high, and I only experienced winning. So I remember actually John Jay told me, he's like, look at the expressions on their face, when they're celebrating on your field, and let that sink in, and learn from that and build from that. And it really in that moment when I saw them celebrating, obviously it reminded me of last year when we were there in that spot against them. But I think I learned a lot and gained a lot from that experience, and it's not a positive one. It's one that's going to sink in for a little bit, and I'm going to have some time to let that sink in and learn from it. But I think we'll be ready to go next year.
What's next for you? Full-time?
What's that?
What's next for you? You expect to be full-time player next year? Playing everything?
You're asking the wrong guy. I'm here to win. I'm here for whenever they call my name. Obviously, the competitor in me wants to be in there to help the team out every day, but that's not in my control. I feel like personally I did a pretty good job this year. I'm not complacent, but I'm happy the way I've matured on the baseball field and off the baseball field. I'm glad that I was given this opportunity to learn and to grow as a player and as a person. So I got to give a lot of thanks to this organization, for giving me that job and for giving me that opportunity. And I'm excited for what's coming.
Is it good now to watch the series, or do you totally check out?
I don't know. Like I said, last year was my first year and we won, so I was a part of it to the last game. And this year there's gonna be a series left. So I don't know. The fan in me obviously would love to watch some games, but I don't know how the travel schedule is gonna be like. I don't know if I got a 1-year-old at home, so I'm probably gonna enjoy a lot of time with him. Actually, this is gonna be the first off season where he's moving around, saying a lot of things and growing each and every hour. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to spend time with my wife and get back to work. I think we got a big chip on our shoulder right now coming into next year.
Albert, you talked about how you matured this season. What were some of the areas that you feel you've matured?
Overall, I don't think there's one aspect that comes from defensively learning how my outfielders work with when I'm out there. Offensively, what are my strong suits? What are the things I have to work on? So I don't think there's one thing I could pinpoint. It's really my overall game, and I've said it before. The day that I feel complacent in one aspect of the game is the day that I'm kind of gonna call it quits. I feel like I could get better day in and day out. So it's gonna be a busy off season like it should be, getting better and striving for work for next year, and that's the another World Series.
How much time will you kind of take to decompress from the season and rest?
I don't know. It's kind of give or take. I'm going to be working out with actually a couple guys from the team. I'm going to stay in Arizona. So I'm going to be at the complex. I'm going to be with wearing Cubby blue all off season. So I don't know. It's tough to tell. Last year, obviously, we played till November 2nd, and then we had the parade and all that kind of stuff. So I think I took a month and a half off. This year, different. We're out a little earlier. And I'm probably going to be itching at the bit, fighting at it to get back to work really soon. So, but I think the mature thing to do is take a little bit off, be smart, and let the body rest. But I think I'll be back there sooner than expected.
What was the fatigue like for this team?
No, I don't think there was. No.
Wasn't a part of it?
I don't think so. I think we all feel, personally, I'm not going to speak for everybody else, but myself, I feel great. I don't think the body is the issue. The mind, on the other hand, is a little. These games are draining. You know, when we're playing such a great team like that, it really takes everything out of you. But body-wise, my body feels great. I feel like I can play another 160.
Do you hope that you'll get a chance to win every day next year?
Do I hope? I mean, I'm a competitor. I'll be lying to you if I say no. I'm good with I'm lying to you if I tell you that. I'm a warrior. I love to win. I love to play in games. So yeah, that's obviously what. My goal is to be an everyday baseball player, everyday Major League Baseball player. I didn't work hard as a kid to be a not everyday guy, but that's not in my control. I'm happy the way I grew this year in the situation I was put in. So I gotta give a lot of thanks to this organization for putting me in this situation.
Do you feel like you have